Hello, BBN. A big name that is making waves on the Kentucky portal is Cade Tyson. Let's analyze 3 reasons why this guy should come to Kentucky. Before the news, subscribe to the channel. The Cats under Mark Pope gained an interesting chapter in the last few days, with the contact established with Cade Tyson, former point guard for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Despite a frustrating stint in Chapel Hill, Tyson brings with him a promising track record and a profile that could fit perfectly into Pope's project in Lexington. Here are 3 reasons why Cade Tyson should seriously consider signing with Kentucky and how Coach Mark Pope could be a key player in this process. First, the environment of renewal and development provided by Mark Pope is one of the great attractions for any player in transition. After a difficult season in North Carolina, where Tyson saw his time on the court and efficiency drop dramatically, he needs a space where he can regain his confidence and rediscover his game. Pope, known for his ability to connect with players and bring out their full potential, has demonstrated a leadership style that values individual growth within a collective. He has proven this throughout his career, transforming programs and players into standouts. For Tyson, this opportunity would be crucial to recapturing the version of himself that shone at Belmont, when he was named Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Year and drew national attention with his consistent performances. In addition, the offensive system implemented by Pope at Kentucky is another point that could appeal to Tyson. The coach has prioritized a dynamic style of play that values perimeter shooters and smart spacing. With impressive shooting averages of 49% from the field and 46.5% from 3 during his last full season at Belmont, Tyson has the ideal profile to thrive in this type of scheme. If he can adapt and find a rhythm within this system, there is room for him to become a consistent threat and even a leader within the team. Pope, with his experience in adjusting transfer players to new realities, can help Tyson make the necessary adjustments to excel again. The Kentucky Wildcats' tradition and visibility provide a unique platform for Tyson to rebuild his reputation and take the next step in his career. Playing in Lexington means not only competing at a high level, but also having the opportunity to play against top college talent and catch the attention of NBA scouts. For a player who has proven himself at Belmont, but struggled at a traditional program like North Carolina, Kentucky offers the perfect balance, a winning culture combined with a system that can maximize his strengths. With Pope, Tyson could find the right path to transform his trajectory and emerge as one of the most remembered names of this era of the program. Cade Tyson has every reason to consider Lexington as his next destination. And with Mark Pope leading the charge, the point guard has a chance to not only revive his career, but also leave a mark on the Wildcats program. Let's get going. In Kentucky in football, Kendrick Gilbert's departure from Kentucky football via the NCAA transfer portal marks the end of a short but significant chapter in the program's recent history. The freshman defensive lineman, once heralded as one of the jewels of Mark Stoops' recruiting class, leaves Lexington after a season of limited contribution, opening up new opportunities on the Wildcats roster while also raising questions about the future of the position. Gilbert arrived at Kentucky in 2023 with high expectations, considered an elite prospect on the national stage. Rated a 4-star recruit by rivals, he was pegged as the 2nd-best player in the state of Indiana and the 12th best defensive lineman in his class. His decision to sign with Kentucky on National Signing Day, overcoming offers from traditional programs like LSU and Iowa, was seen as a significant win for the Wildcats, reinforcing the program's growing reputation for attracting top-tier talent. However, his on-field performance has not lived up to the lofty expectations created during his recruitment. In 2023, Gilbert played in just 2 games, recording a tackle in each game against Ball State and Clemson. Although he expanded his role in 2024, Playing in 8 of Kentucky's 12 games, his contributions remained modest: 5 total tackles and 1 shared tackle for loss. Despite promising moments, such as his performance against Ohio, where he recorded 2 tackles, it was clear that Gilbert was still looking to cement his place in the starting lineup. The decision to enter the transfer portal reflects both Gilbert's personal ambitions and the realities of modern college football. With 3 years of eligibility remaining, the defensive back has the opportunity to reinvent his career at another program where he can find more room to develop his potential. For Kentucky, his departure creates a hole on the defensive line, but it also provides an additional scholarship that can be used to strengthen other areas of the roster. Mark Stoops and his coaching staff now face the challenge of filling that void, while continuing to shape the roster through the transfer portal. The defensive line is a key piece of any defensive system, and Gilbert's absence leaves room for other players to emerge or for new talent to be brought in to make up for his departure. Additionally, Gilbert's departure highlights the importance of maintaining a deep and competitive defensive line rotation, especially in a conference as physical as the SEC. While Gilbert's departure is a disappointment for the program, it also serves as a reminder of the dynamism of college football recruiting today. Players come and go from programs frequently, and the ability to adapt to those changes is crucial to continued success. For Kentucky, that means not only finding immediate replacements, but also investing in developing young talent who can provide long-term stability. While he seeks another opportunity to reach his potential, Kentucky will have the chance to bolster its roster and continue building a competitive program. It remains to be seen how both sides of this equation will evolve in the coming months, but Kentucky has a lot of room for improvement in football. Comment below.